Good morning and welcome to Unity Columbine Spiritual Center. How's everybody doing today? It feels like a lot of energy in here, which we love. And we welcome you here, where centered in God, we celebrate a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all. And we've got some really fabulous treats for you today. And starting with Summer Osborne with our music, backed by our wonderful band, Daniel Brotman and John Stubbs and Stephen Bott. Thank you for being here. So let's stand and sing.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, everybody, get up on your feet. Better move. Hey, see the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Hey, let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Get go. Everybody, get up on your feet. Everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
And now we welcome up the youngest members of our family. Come on up. And then the leaders for our youth and family ministry will tell us a little bit about what they have planned for the day.
Good morning, Columbine. Yeah, we have quite a turnout on this cool summer morning. Hi, how are you? All right, if we could get all the kids and teenagers, everybody. Awesome, awesome. We got more people filtering in. So we do have any teenagers that want to come down. We have 2 incredible teachers today, so I'm really excited about that. And the rest of us are going to be talking about how we judge, and we really don't even realize we're judging. So we're going to do some work around that, and then, of course, have a lot of fun in the meantime. And you guys are in for a treat today, so I won't say any more on that. And I think, anything else, Sarah, that we can, okay, I think you can bless us out. No.
We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, we see the Christ you are.
We are holy, we are holy.
now we shift our energy and enter into our time for prayer and silent meditation. So we'll be led in that. First, we'll have a bit of music and then be led by Reverend Sue.
I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I am free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. Sing with me. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I am free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. One more time. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am safe, I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. I'm as perfect as can be. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am here, I am whole as I am. I am here, I am whole as I am.
And so I invite you into a time of prayer with me. Take a deep, deep breath. Allow yourself to settle into your chair and gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Being fully present, come into this place of knowing. This place of knowing. In spirit, it's with immense gratitude that I come into this place of knowing that I am whole and safe and free. And no matter what's going on in my world, no matter what's going on around me, I can keep myself centered in that place of knowing the I am that is within me. Staying centered, staying in a place of awareness of love's presence that is all around me, flowing through me, expressing as me, is me. I hold that for myself. I hold it for each one of you. That this is our true being, our true becoming. This I am self. The self that strips away all the other stuff that hangs on. coming into our true essence. And so we allow it. Allow it to come forth. Allow it to express. Allow us to be that I am. For as long as we can stay awake to it, as long as we can stay aware of it, and when we find ourselves straying, come back. I'm so grateful every time I come back to this awareness of my I am. That I am. I create. I am love. I am whole. We hold this knowing for everyone on our prayer, in our prayer box, every prayer request in our prayer box, everyone on our prayer list, holding the I am that is in each one of them. That I am healing. And so now we step into a time of the quiet, into a time of the stillness, into a time of the silence where we align ourselves with that I am that is who we are. And when we're finished with our time in the silence, our music team will gently lead us out. But for now, let's rest together in the silence.
Can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the tides. It's like trying to fight with the moon. Gravity's pull. No, you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the way the night turns into day. 'Cause time, they ain't got nowhere else to go. Breathe slow, let go. Be here now. Your downpour guide you through the sound. Well, just knows. Sometimes it's lazy, and sometimes it's crazy, but either way, you ain't gonna stop the flow. Oh, you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the tides, it's like trying to fight with the moon, gravity's pull. Oh, you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. And you can't stop the way the night turns into day, 'cause night ain't got nowhere else to go. Take it. Hey, your body moves, yeah. It's how your spirit just knows. Sometimes it's lazy, sometimes it's crazy, but either way, you ain't gonna stop the flow. Yes, you can't change the course the river. The river knows well where to go. You can't stop the tides, it's like trying to fight with the moon, gravity's pull. No, you can't change the course of the river. The river knows well where to go. And you can't stop the way the light turns in the day, 'cause time ain't got nowhere else to go. So breathe slow, let go. Be here now.
Summer, thank you. Thank you, Daniel, Stephen, John. That was great. So a couple people have said you're in for a treat today. You are in for a treat today, and I get the privilege of introducing our guest speaker, who is not a guest so much to us anymore. She's come here several times, and it's always such a pleasure and uplifting experience and just beautiful. Reverend Dr. Martha Creek facilitated our board and staff training yesterday. She facilitated our revisioning session in March. For those of you that were here, she was with us virtually. And she is just an amazing human being that is also a mentor and coach and consultant and friend and just wonderful person to be around, and I just feel so blessed to have her here this weekend. So last year at the Unity Convention, Martha was recognized as the Light of God with the Light of God Expressing Award, and yeah, and you will see that she is that light of God expressing. And so I want to welcome her to the platform, Reverend Dr. Martha Creek.
So, you know the saying, if you spot it, you got it. Mentor, coach, consultant, pastor, friend, and a leader who laughs. and a leader who knows she's called to last. So this is somebody before you that I don't have to preach to you about what a blessing this soul is to you here. And all you got to do is look around at what's happening in some of the other places to see that. So thank you, honey. As well as one of the most committed, not one of the most committed, the most committed I know to do and fulfill your calling. So, Godspeed. And Myrtle Fillmore said, one of my favorite Myrtle Fillmore quotes is, we have, you have, I have, you have, we have within us, here and now, all it takes to do everything we're here to do. We have, you have, I have within you now everything you need to do what you're here to do. And my favorite part of the quote is, now get at it. So get at it. And I hope you'll be inspired by what's brought forth here on the heels of this mission statement, this declaration that you have made as a community to say, we're here to love boldly. Now, what about the knuckleheads? What are you going to do with them when you have decided this? Because regardless of what they do, I'm going to love boldly. And it may mean I need to take a break from them. I may need to admit I don't have to give today, precious. And then give myself a little space. Whatever love boldly means to you. It also, then, your second part is hands-on hope. I say it myself, because this mission that you wrote, that you developed, that I have the privilege of being witness to and being part of, is that you know what hands-on hope is.
We're going to try this for hope.
Okay. There's one power and one presence in all the universe. It is technology. And let's see if this made any difference. Did that make a difference? So the group says, amen. Now, is it coming through here yet? No. Okay, so I'm going to hold it. And thank you. Thank you. Have you ever just beamed love to that bunch up there? Can you imagine how grumpy we would be if it weren't for them up there? So thank you. And they are living this mission. So hands on hope. To be a broker of hope. A broker of hope. And when you don't have it to give, let someone know that's in your community here, hey, I could use a dose or a microdose. I need a little hope here because I ain't seeing it. I ain't feeling it. One of the very courageous board members yesterday said, we open most board meetings with what I'm grateful for. And he said, one night I didn't have it. It's like, I'll just say it. I'm grateful that I don't have to be grateful with y'all all the time. I'm grateful that I can say I'm having a little trouble accessing my gratitude right now. So this is what community is for. This is what community is about. So how are we going to do this? And your third aspect, so love boldly, broker hope, hands-on hope, living hope, and deep, deep belonging. Belonging that guess who is responsible for the depth of your belonging? Guess who's responsible for that? And word up, it's not this on the front row. Who's responsible for your depth of belonging? Can we say it together? I am. Reverend Osborne says in her a summer way. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, Ernest T. It is me. It is me. So how does that hit you? Like, oh. Me, really? No, let her go first. As soon as she apologizes to me, I'll forgive her. After all I've done for God. And it says, no, spiritual accountability, mine. So look around at somebody sitting by you and say, this mission is not our mission. It's not the church's mission. It's not the community's mission, only to the degree that I embody this. So tell somebody by you, hey, it's you, dude, it's you. It's you. You're accountable to this. You're part of this. You're party to this. This is yours. This is yours. And now, maybe close your eyes and remind you, like, hey, dude, it's you too. It's me. This is going to only come alive to the degree that I embody this. Otherwise, just blah, 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 words on a page, words on a banner, and then hi-ho, back to hell we go. Instead of like, this is for me to embody, for me to have a different experience in life. For me to take some accountability for how life is with me is some reflection of how I am with life. If you believe any of these teachings, or quantum teachings, quantum theory that says every word, every prayer, every side eye roll is affecting the whole. Yikes. Okay then. Now what? Now what? So let's think about this then as you go forward. So some accountability for this. So your leaders, your full staff, most of the staff and the board that wasn't out of the country caring for a family or caring for themselves was here yesterday all day again to look to see how we're going to embody this, how we're going to live this. Also mindful about how they're going to support you and care for you and nurture you and bring programming and message and music and talent and skills and gifts and things here to you as a spiritual community and to the community at large and to the city, to the state, and to the movement. And do you have a sense that you, Unity Columbine, are a beacon for Unity's whole movement? There's not that many anymore that are thriving. We're still in significant decline over decades and years. So closing and just hanging on by threads in some cases. And without leadership, and certainly without committed, equipped, credentialed leadership to guide us into this time. And we're in a time that we need some of this, huh? Like now. Now. So what you've done already in the decade you've been here has built a solid foundation. And then you're equipped now, you're positioned and postured to be a beacon of light for millennia. Right here, Unity Columbine. And it will not happen without you, each of us, doing our part. It does not come by happenstance. It comes through co-creation. It comes through dedication, devotion, collaboration, deep connection, hands-on hope, loving boldly, and doing it when fewer can, when few can. We also have guests here from the Unity of Roanoke Valley over in Virginia that I get to work with and serve to, and they're here back there. And thank you for being here. They're surprised, and they're another example of a thriving ministry that knows about the importance of embodying these principles, not just giving them blah, blah, blah. And then I'm honored to be with them again and honored to be here because my mission is to serve those who serve. To serve those who serve. So that's what I think about you. So I know who you are. I know what you are. And I know how you serve. And I'm privileged to be any part of that. Any part of that. So pause, maybe close your eyes and put your hand on your own heart. If these words can be even close to true for you, to say, I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I am. And I know how I serve. I am here. I am here. I am here. And then ask, what God-given gift in you, within you right now, is ready to be expressed here in this spiritual community? What God-given gift do you have within you that is yours to offer into this mission, into this spiritual community right here? What is it? It may be a gift of music, of lyrics. It may be hospitality. It may be prayer. It may be leading a class, a practical class. It may be reaching out to somebody through the week, reminding them they're not alone, that they don't have to bear the humanness, the challenges of humanness alone. It may be a gift of listening, of witnessing. What is it for you? And then get a sense of what it would take for you to take one action, one little action toward that today or this week. So there's nothing small about our listening. There's nothing small about our connection. And only with action will this become possible. So from the first epistle of John, he said it as, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and truth. Embodiment, action. So, are we merely going to admire our mission or embody it? And it's up to us, it's up to you how this goes, where it goes. So, I've got a few quotes here, so I use this so I can say them precisely. So get a sense of this. Charles Fillmore said it as this: love is the greatest harmonizer. So to boldly love, to love boldly, is quite causative. A harmonizer. And that means we've got to break out of some of this BS, belief systems, and say, regardless of how they are or what they do, I've got to do what's in integrity to me, regardless of what they do. I'm the one spiritually accountable for this soul's evolution, for this spiritual care of me. So regardless of what they do. So let's look then at what it may mean. And I hope you'll stay for the workshop. Even if you thought you had something else to do, don't go. Just don't go. Ghost them, call them, tell them, hey, some crazy Creek woman blew through and she's just weird enough, I'm going to stay to see what she may be up to. Because I want to leave here today on a solid foundation, a more solid foundation of how I'm going to be different after today. Even if I'm doing well, even if you're doing 90% well, you know, if 90% of your spiritual work is done, great. Raise your hand, because you may ascend this afternoon and we want to film it. And if the 10%, however, that's not done, or the 1%, is where 100% of your pain is. It's where 100% of the stress is. So that's what the workshop is about, to see if we can go into that and say, I want to be more solid in that before I leave here today. And then text somebody else and tell them, if you've suffered just enough, get on over here. So what if loving boldly means it's asking us, then this mission is asking us, inspiring us, hopefully, encouraging us to say, who have I excluded from my compassion? Not have I excluded someone? Who? And what's the consequences on my own spirit of excluding them? It doesn't mean I have to like what they do, or love what they do, or agree with what they do. And it's my spiritual accountability to lead with compassion in front. So compassion, and I disagree. Compassion leads. Where has fear? These are questions for my own reflection, so maybe some of you can relate. Where does fear disguise itself as righteousness? Anybody relate? And how is God calling me in some situation in my life to expand my heart? So it's important for me to say, based on what I've lived through and hopefully grown some through, and I'm still on a slippery slope on it at times, I can tell you that. Bold love does not mean not having boundaries, not setting limits and things like that. Not that. And it's not passive. And it requires some participation that's new, a different level of this, like a dialing it up, so to speak. So maybe it's a family member, a colleague, maybe it's yourself, maybe it's someone you've tried to forget. The pain of the hurt of all that, and that you've hurt just enough from it that you don't want to carry that forward anymore, and that we certainly don't want to pass that on to that generation that was standing up here, or any other generation for that matter. So the epistle in the Hebrews, to the Hebrews said, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction in things not seen. So to be a broker of hope, hands-on hope, and to be that when people may have lost their hope or can't see it. So the encouragement this week is to reach out to one person via a little text. You might define hope. Like, I got a little hope today over at Unity and Columbine, and I want to share it with you. Or a little poem, or an email, or a phone call. Do you remember what those are? Like a phone call. We may be the last generation, just so you know. So as we broker hope then, hands-on hope, a broker defines as somebody that facilitates exchange, that connects resources and helps move something valuable into the hands of another. So hands-on hope, a broker of hope. Not denial, not that. Even here in this, I'm going to see if I can dust off some hope and believe that this is unfolding something I've not seen yet. It's like God's not finished with this yet. And if you take nothing away from the talk today, and specifically if you can't stay this afternoon, take this away. When you notice the horse is dead, dismount. That is not hope. And you cannot make a bean plant grow by pulling on it. Have you noticed? God's got some answering to do. And then to look at what am I contributing? If quantum theory is true, and every eye roll, every word of spoken, every prayer, every card written, every music note sung, every uplift made, what am I contributing? The whole power of the universe lies in that. What am I contributing? And to be truthful about it. And a little story I pulled, I was inspired by one I heard from my friend Diane a few sermons ago in another place. And it's a story about a hummingbird in a rainforest that was on fire. Have you ever heard it? So the forest is gone, basically. And this hummingbird, one sole hummingbird, flying back and forth to the sea to get one little lip full of water and bringing it and putting it on that fire. And the other animals going, "What is wrong with you? You'll never put out this fire." And the hummingbird said, "I think you're right. But it's my home. This is where I live. This is where all my friends live. And I've got to do something. So for now, this is what I'm going to do." And as the story goes, life, God, creator, higher power, whatever you want to call it, was so moved by one hummingbird's devotion that it stopped the fire. So, what can we do? What can you do? What can I do? And the other story I pulled is a traveler noticed an elder woman planting seeds. And he says, "Why are you planting? The rains may not come. This is in the middle of a drought." So she's planting in the drought. And he goes, "What's wrong with you? The rains may never come. These seeds may just dry up." And she says, "I may never see their harvest, but hope requires my participation." Hope requires participation. It requires us to become people who encourage, who support, who pray, who mentor, who believe. And sometimes people can borrow our hope. When they don't have it, they can borrow some from us. So spiritual accountability then says, let's consider, are my words strengthening, uplifting, encouraging words? Many of you are wearing a no complaint bracelet. Did you have to move it around a few times this week? Chances are, because back here at the ranch, we got some boogers. In the divine, we're whole and perfect and complete, exactly like we are. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got some complaining to do. It's okay. Is my focus on what didn't work, who's to blame, Or what can I do in this situation? And feel the difference of, I've lost my job. What am I going to do? And I've lost my job. What am I going to do? It's very different. Our presence matters. And then deepening connections. So the epistle to the Romans says, so we who are many are one body. One body. And I heard a little joke along those lines too about somebody at church having an event and people coming, and only 3 came to the event, and one thought it was a potluck and one thought it was something else, and one didn't know why they were there. And the pastor said, well, we're the body of Christ. And one of the members said, I don't think we're the body of Christ. I think we're just here hoping our knees hold up and we got some aspirin in our purse. And it's like, this is the opportunity to say, I'll do what I can. We are the body, a single cell in a larger organism. So I'm only accountable, not for the whole, but for the cell. The cell that is me, the soul that is me, the soul that is you, the cell that is you. That's all the accountability is for. That's a plenty, have you noticed? So where am I going to work? Let it be here. So as we go forward then, we're asked to dial it up. And that's what the workshop will be about, how to actually live this, how to do this. And I want to encourage you around what you're already doing here. Have y'all seen these cards? Bravo to you. This is a way of living this mission out, to invite other people to be here, to come here, and to remind them, as it says on the back, no one is here to tell you what to believe. Guilt and shame didn't make our guest list. Can I get a hallelujah? Your life is a curriculum. We're here as humans to learn in whatever life is offering us and to learn how to relate to life on its terms and to be with it differently. So bravo in all that you're doing around here. And then yesterday, the board and staff looked at some of their responsibilities. Any of you want this? Any of this responsibility for what to do in spiritual community? It's like, ugh, who invited her? Guess what? They're doing it, the board is doing it in spades. Have you noticed? Your board, is the board here? Can you stand up if you're bored? Any of the board in the room, stand up. There you are. So beam some love to these people. They're doing their jobs extraordinarily well, which includes your Reverend Sue here, and the staff were here devoting their time yesterday. So bravo to the staff. If any of you are in the room and want to stand, do that. And then bless the staff, bless the staff, bless the staff in all the ways they are knocking it out of the park. And then guess who the third column is for? Look around again at somebody by you and go, it's you. It's you. It's you. You got a job to do around here. So only will this ever be the miracle-making agents that you are, that we all do this together. So see if you can say these words. Together we can do what cannot be done alone. Together we can do what cannot be done alone. And I'm only accountable for my part. Yeah, and get a sense of it in your body. What that actually means. And then there's a book by a quasi-famous person named Martha Creek that's in your bookstore. And it's 26 little bitty chapters on how to do this. Every chapter, just a little short chapter on how to do this. It's out there in your bookstore. Also, if you're willing to lead a book study about this or guide, this kind of teaching to get it out in the world, because my vision, my mission is to serve those who serve, and my vision is to get our empowered teachings to the whole of the world. So I will send you at no cost a box of these books if you'll do something with them. I've also recorded it in its entirety on YouTube so you can listen without a dime. And don't blame me if your life changes or you get a dose of transformation. And there's another one. The first one is called Martha's Pearls. The same applies to this. So you can then co-inspire with me to get our empowered teachings out to the world. And then together we can do what I can't do alone either. In any way in the world I can ever support you, any way, anyhow, you're welcome to contact me directly through my website, marthacreek.com. And I bow to you, and I encourage you, and I commend you, and I acknowledge you, and I pray Godspeed to you to continue the miracle making that you are, and to become even greater miracle makers than you've already demonstrated. And it's an honor to be any part of your community here. And Earl told me this morning, I'm part of your family, so I'm part of your family. And I'll serve you any way I can. Yeah.
Can I call you Aunt Martha? Sweet. What? Marmar? Aunt Marmar? I can call you Aunt Marmar? Okay. My heart's so full right now that I can see it beating. I have so much to tell you now, but every moment's fleeting. Because to see its truth, you've gotta catch it in the light. Oh, just wrap your arms around it, hold on to it tight. Oh, yeah. I see you worry that your future's not a fortress, and I wonder the time it takes to realize the purpose. Wasting all your precious time all wrapped up in a bubble when it's all about the movement. No, it's not about the struggle. You're free to create. So don't hesitate. It's all what you make up. So follow the love. I love the way your face looks when you're seeking knowledge. It's like you just remembered that you made a solemn promise to pick up all the pieces that somebody left behind and put them all together so your world will fall in line. But I've got a way, put those pieces away. Here's a pair of scissors, so go cut out your own day. Make sure that you use all of the colors that you love. They contain the promise that you've been dreaming of. You're free to create. So don't hesitate. It's all what you make up. Hey. So follow the love. emotion. Just make the connection between what you want and some focused attention. Oh, you can't imagine, no, you can't imagine what you can do. Moment to moment, you search for atonement, but all you need now is a little component called love. Love, 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 love. Hey, follow the love. You're free to create, so don't hesitate. It's all what you make of. Follow the love.
Follow the love. Woohoo. We're so blessed. Inspiring message, inspiring music, and we can all just head out for the week with all of this in our hearts and our bodies. We're very, very blessed here. And let's remind ourselves why we gather on Sundays. This is pretty much it. Let's say together our purpose statement. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And you definitely impact our world by being here. And as Reverend Dr. Martha mentioned several times, our new mission statement. So let's say this wholeheartedly together. Bold love, hands-on hope, deep belonging. That's what we're all called to join in. And as we are a self-sustaining community, we invite you to support Columbine with your financial gifts and think about the ways that Columbine serves you, and then let that guide your process in terms of giving. And we always want to bless the offerings however they come to us. So let's say that together. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And we are indeed grateful. And as the offering bags make their way through the sanctuary, we always love to turn and give a wave to our production team and our online viewers. Thank you so much. The production team makes it possible, and then our online viewers are still included in our community in a more substantive way than they might be otherwise. And while I'm thinking of it, I wanted to mention Linda Wilkinson. When she brought these flowers this morning, she said, Martha, I created this as I thought of Martha. So thank you, Linda. It's very vibrant, so it's very, very true. And then thank you to you, anybody who's been in and out of the building during the week, and if you've had to maneuver around the painters, they've done an amazing job. I've been a little scared at times seeing them up on the high parts of the building, but they're doing an amazing job and almost finished. So make sure you take a look at that as you walk out, because guess who paid for that? This is what, we have to take care of our building. The infrastructure is really important, and this is one of the ways that you support Columbine. So we're very grateful for that. And then, as Reverend Dr. Martha said to us about her workshop this afternoon, if you have not already registered, Carrie and I will be in Foss Hall and can help you with that before it begins at 12:30. So please join if you feel at all called for this. And childcare is available. And then Solstice on the Farm is on Saturday. Woo, that came up. We've been working on this, and it's just fast approaching. We're very excited about all the components of it. One of the things I want you to embed in your brain, so whatever you do to help yourself remember things, park here. Don't try to park at the farm. That's only for people who need, who can only walk a short distance and so on. But park here, and then we'll walk around the back of the building. There'll be flags and people to show you where to go, and then join us over at the farm that way. And then the women's retreat is scheduled for July 24th and 25th. And Linda Martella-Whitsett is going to lead this retreat for us. And we have a video where she can tell you a little bit about it.
Imagine yourself present in the midst of a gathered community, bringing to light your deepest desires. What might you have been holding back that is readying to be expressed? What energies have settled that are aching to be revived? What does empowered living mean to you these days? Well, what might it be like to tuck away over a weekend with spiritual sisters, to uncover and celebrate your power with which to meet the needs and the desires of your life going forward? What could it mean for you to live into, to embody capacities that put you in the seat of spiritual power? You know, how can your cultivating spiritual power support you personally, professionally, and in the world around you? And what can your presence mean for others who, like you, want to shine brighter as the light of the world? It will be my honor to facilitate this year's women's retreat at Unity Columbine. You know, for a Unity minister who has been preaching and practicing an integration of our humanity and our divinity, that is that each of us, by virtue of our being, is a divine human and fully divine or spiritual all at once. You know, it is my mission to champion my and your divine humanity. I will do my part, but hey, you've got to do yours. You have to be there. Let's do this together, friends.
And the registration link is available in the Thursday email update. And I think I want to mention, since we have new people all the time, if you don't know what's this email she's always talking about, come and talk to me, then we can get you on the list so that you can know what's happening in greater detail here. And then who's our ambassador for today? Okay, it's Carrie and I. And then who are our prayer chaplains? Gretchen and Judy, thank you so much. They'll be available to you at the side of the sanctuary. So we try to clear out a little bit and give them a little bit of space. And go to them to get a little uplift. This is one of the things that Martha was talking about so much, how we communicate and support one another. And then also to celebrate if something cool has happened in your life. That's fun for them and you as well. So again, thank you so much for the music and the message. And let's stand for our final song and our prayer for protection.
Let there be peace. I understand for peace. Let there be love. I understand for love. Let there be joy. I understand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I understand for peace. Let there you can't imagine what you can do.